Hello and welcome. Right, yeah, we're down at the store with the John Deere, but I need to repair it, so I thought I'd like bring you in. I was going to just run it straight across like I said I was going to. Yeah, but you're not repaired it. Ooh. And again, I'm to wrong side. To be on this side, I think. I'm right. Yeah, so let's repair these two. Get over to the farm. Repair. Oh, we've already repaired it. That's why it won't let me repair a repaired vehicle for some reason. It's fairly obvious why. Yeah. So I am well pleased with where we are. But I believe Maypole should be pounds. I think it should be. Well, it always has been for me. I've always had it on pounds. So, yeah, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I think Maypole was supposed to be English rather than, like British. So I think I am right. I'm thinking it is an English map rather than like an Irish or British per se. Whereas obviously Glenmeathan was completely, definitely Scottish. That's not our field. Sunflower soon, very, very soon. It's going to rain shortly. I can't remember if we've actually done. Yeah, I think we'll prep the field and have we put anything in yet? Or I think we'll wait until next year. The one field we did, which I did wrongly, of course. I think I reckon I've got to have done it for a reason, in so much as we couldn't have afforded to wait for the second harvest. I'm sure that's right. Yeah, it's not like me to buy. Yeah, I do make mistakes. This is definitely true. So next year we are going to do the other animals. Yeah, I'm not like trying to just want to bed the cows in at present. So right, so another try. I think we've really got a good team of tractors now. I'm trying to look, they're really powerful ones. We've got the Biggie inside there. We've got the big medium-ish McCormick, medium-ish, and then we've got the Xylon. Oh no, we're not. We're big, but we're not like you think. Oh no, that is it. I can't have another tractor. At least I don't think so. Right. So then have we done our animals today? It looks. Well, this must have been the straw room. So how are we doing on straw? 131 out of 200,000. I reckon we'll grab another one right now and stick that in too. I have started to create a crisp factory, and it's going to be one of even more complicated than anything I've ever done before, but only marginally. Yeah, only marginally. It's still, I don't think it is actually any more complex than the other one, although I was a bit scratching my head on how to approach a couple of things. Obviously in the game, although we've got animals, I never really thought about it until I started to, like, beef never goes to be anything and lamb never goes to be anything. Like in like reality, they will produce we're going all the way through. Yeah, obviously beef comes from from cows, and obviously lamb comes from sheep. It's as simple as that in real life, but in the game we don't do anything with it. We sell and we buy animals. That it doesn't become a field type or a type of product at all ever. It is literally just it does one thing. It's completely separate from everything else. I should now be almost like pretty much almost full for this kind of straw. How are we doing? Yeah, the other thing is about selling as well. Excuse me, I have a frog in my throat. But it's, So then slurry. Let's go and grab some of that. 50 odd tons a day. It will of course get more at some point. We may or may not have to switch to lorries with the big 77,000 litre one that I have got, if it gets too much. So yeah, 47. It is getting more. There's going to be a day, I suppose, when I suppose the other way you could handle it is to do a second sort of run of the slurry, which also would use twice as much of the manure. But so far it's increasing, as in, like, you know, we're getting more. It's not like we're not reducing by taking 47 tons. It's still getting more after you've taken 47 tons out than it was before, because obviously the herd's growing. It's simple as that. So it's just sheer mechanics. So, and I think we've got keep doing that. I've actually, well, no, I think, yeah, I did say that I had shortened the drawbar on this last time. So then 47,000 litres, odd. It's in here. And that should have, obviously we know it's pulling across the manure already, which it's got 138,000 litres. So again, it's, yeah, that's going to grow as well. So lime 32 tonnes, diesel 5,121, which we could stick. Where have we got sunflowers already? Huh? Where did we get the sunflowers from? I'm confused. I am confused. Yeah, we've not done our harvest yet, have we? Did I do some the first year and it's like a remnant that we did? Yeah, because we've obviously done probably, yeah, I know what I'm like. I'm a terror for forgetting the sort of what happened. But let's have a quick, no, we're still in business, aren't we? We've still got, yeah, the dark green, so they're going to be ready in the morning. And we have, believe over here, we have gone and done, let's have a look. We have, I can't see where it says what, canola. I was going to say, yeah, it looks like canola to me, but it does a little, spinach is similar, but not, you know, like from a distance. So yeah, it's weird. I've literally been on another and grabbed the Matensis, and again it's got the red and black graphics. I don't know why this one's suddenly gone silver like this. Although when the red and black graphics go funny, they go funny. So I am going to have a look at this. I've just tweaked the fill plane on it, so I'm hoping it's a little bit better because it was a bit poor. So yeah, it's fixed. Hopefully fix that. So animals, we have done the straw inside, and we need to be actually at it. So what I was looking at was, yeah, the other. That's it. Yeah, I thought it was soon. So we got the 100 that are ready, and those ones that are like, obviously they'd just given birth 3 months ago. So yeah, we're going to have another influx of 100. So we're going to have 400. Yeah, no, that's right. I'm confusing myself. Yeah, right. Let's just pop over. I'd like to see from the outside how much we've actually. Oh, yeah, it's a point. Why don't we grab the milk while we're right at here? And we'll also check prices. We need to move that out of the way as well. Yes, I have got my Xylon working now. And I think it is quiet anyway, but I've not got my sound files right. So we want, let's just have a look. Have we done our run of everything? So there is 401 silage, 190 straw, 230 mineral feed going down, but it's the silage again that needs the most. So let's grab a couple of silage, and the others I think we can actually cope with as they are. Yeah, there's only, yeah, the silage I think, which probably if we do a couple, which I think we did the same yesterday, then we should really keep ahead of the game. It is on the up rather than the down, so fantastic. Yeah, now that will be a bit of a struggle for 150, but it's a good puller. It's a Fent. Yeah, like the masses, they are right good pullers as well. I did 265 and it really did not care that it was pulling the big Randon. 265 horsepower pulling like 65 1,000 litre with spuds in, which are, you know, fairly dense as well. Although there are quite a bit of water. Yeah, I did a bit of research on the potatoes, and actually did found that obviously I often sort of call Giants for like the soup factory, the loss that it takes. Now obviously I did quite a bit of research on some of the things I've lost. Now I've got to be honest, for crisps from potatoes, actually you lose up to 65%. So it really is terrible loss, because it's a lot of potatoes of water. So there's a literal loss. Obviously there's the potato peelings as well, so you can do some for pig food, but it really will be loss quite heavily. So it's going to be one of those things that needs a good price to compensate for the fact that it's going to be losing quite a lot. So yeah, I was quite sort of shocked. So like for 100 tons, you're likely to have 33 tons or 33,000 litres of crisps. So it really is a heavy loss. So they really do need to be worth quite a bit, or it makes no sense. Yeah, it's nice to listen to this, because I'm just trying to listen to... I just did a tweak this morning on the Xylon that I made, which is eventually going to be like a barn find one. It's going to be mucky. But at the minute, it's just a standard Xylon that's cheaper, because it is supposed to be a barn find that I will obviously make into a barn find. So yeah, it's going forwards, that is. Right, so we do need to actually, yeah, let's use you. I think I was going to grab actually our original tractor that I don't want to be forgetting. But did us proud. Yeah, I've got some of that going into the body, haven't I? Right, yeah, we do need to fill. Now I've got to be honest, it's the buffalo milk, going from buffalo milk to standard milk. Boy oh boy, it's really, this is so good. I mean, the yield's terrible, but what the value of buffalo milk products is tremendous in comparison to cows. Bottled milk is so much more value than bottled milk that's normal milk. Yeah, bottled buffalo milk versus bottled milk, it's just so much different. Right, talking of that, I think we should be approaching that. Yeah, definitely buffalo milk. We are, yeah. Now then, have we... So I want to check my prices, because this is where so buffalo milk bottled is now 1 to 2, and the Games buffalo milk bottled is more. Right, okay, so my buffalo milk is... It's still worth at present 2.4. Oh, okay, so I think I've adjusted it too much now. That's the price that it will reflect. But at the minute, I did say this, it takes a while for the price to drop down if you've done it. So I've actually adjusted the buffalo milk too badly now. So the goat's milk, just want to check that as well. The two goat milks compared to each other too, to see if I've like altered that too much. Goat milk. Well, now that's nearly right. Yeah, that's not that I've done it, but I mean, it just wanting to check. So we will sort of, by selling our... So let's have a look. What is actually at the minute? It's just the bottled milk. Butter is 58. It's lost a lot. It's going to be difficult to separate though. And then buffalo mozzarella, likewise, is worth a lot. So it's... I can't see how we're going to separate that. It's going to be a right pain. So it's still worth a lot. Sometimes you just got to do these things because it's like, it is what it is. But the butter that's down, like here, we will grab it and move it out of the way. I'll grab the telehandler quickly. Son of Ogan. Oh, saving. Yeah. Let's tell it, is this that horrible lurching malarkey? Yeah, I'm beginning to feel myself. Yeah, I had literally 4 days off a weekend and then 2 days on top of that as well. And I've got to be honest, I was absolutely shattered. Yeah, work could really take it, but I don't know. I don't normally feel like that. I can't really blame work. It's just it seems to really catch up with me. It's just, I think sometimes you just get these. Like, I could have been a bug, or you just don't really know sometimes what's going on. But let's pull these out. Start stacking them slightly out the way. Yes, and I've got loads of projects. I am nearly finished. Ooh, keep forgetting about that. Nearly finished my lizard spreader that's in for testing. So yeah, I'm getting there, very close to being finished. I just need to whiz it in and out of the game. But again, I say I've really not. Oh, of course, no. I keep forgetting that they look the same. It's just as dairy. My bad. Yeah, it does. I was thinking that obviously all of my products. Yeah, look, I might actually change it. Yeah, that's butter. It is butter. So I think we've got everything on spawn, rather than keep. Or had we on this one? Was that the other one? Oh, well, I would imagine we've got... Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Here's... Yeah, butter's nearly done again. Oh, my life, 40 tons of buffalo milk. So this is still... Even the super, it's still, like... not fantastic. So it's not just right. Yeah, what I mean is it's not keeping up. It really isn't. So obviously I thought the super would keep afloat. It does with a lot of products. And it might be that just dairies are slow and I need to make a super that I keep talking about. I've got an extreme, but that's only a thing for like a tool for at the end of a let's play for like, you know, like being just out of this world and obviously costing more to run, but basically it's a tool for like ending a let's play where it's 10 times a super, you know. It's just like extreme. I've called it extreme for deliberately, but it's not a normal, it's just a tool for like, so that you're not like 6 months finishing a let's play because you're actually just oh yeah, wow. Well, that seems to be fairly good to me. Quite a bit of environmental as well. Okay, we can always grab that by going around. This is fairly long though, this trailer. That's not far off though. Not sure I'm going the right way. Actually, it will work though. Just need to like twizzle around a bit more and like go that way and then round back again, and we will have flipped. Being as we've got one that's been awkward. Fantastic. Yeah, I often forget that they're 5,000 litres each one. So it's why you're making such a lot of cash, because it's like, that was about, we must have had about 10, 12. So that's like 12, it's 60. That would be 60 odd, you know, like individual things that we've just like taken to market, which is why it is such a lot of cash. Because it is such a lot of product. It is amazing. Right, so then, yeah, I was amazed at how slow the cheese is as well, actually. That's another real slow one. So we might have to tweak some sort of things to make the dairy a little bit more better. Because these are like not... yeah, let's grab... Oh, no. I've already dropped it. Right, so then. We are fed the animals. We have sold our products that we've been sort of threatening to sell for a long time. We have got just those two in store. We're going to go through till the morning, where we should find that those sunflowers are actually ready to rock and roll, and we can use our fantastic header, which we may have to put on our trailer and run to the... Yes, I ran into a bit of a problem on a map with literally taking the harvester we've got, the Matentis, over on the roads. It sort of showed, I think I need a way of transporting it for realism as well. On, oh my, yeah, I don't know what's happened to this, why we've got so much like stuff on it all of a sudden. Oh my life, another Pilatus. We could probably do with two for this Let's Play. It's not like one of those things where you think, oh, that's a bad one. Do we need... Have we got... I don't think we have, actually. We've not got the mover on this. Oh, we have got the mover on this one, so we don't need a windrower. Ever. Period. It's a piece of equipment you just no longer need. Got a sprayer. Haven't got a lorry. So we could, like... I think we'll buy that for ourselves. And we were talking about tractors saying that, well, we've not really got like a full amount that we think. So the Rabba is not a bad little tractor. I had it on 3 Marias. It was a real beautiful bit of kit. So we would have beacon light attachers. So we think we need... No, it's got the right one. With that, like, let's just change the chassis. I think we'll go, oh, we'll go black, I reckon. Have a bit of yellow inside. Yeah. But that'll do me. I think I've gone black before. 10,168 for a 250 horsepower Rabba. Yeah, I got the Rabba one. I thought if we're going to do it, let's do it. So the rest we're going to sell for a bit of cash. Now that is unbelievable. It really is a good value. I mean, that's sort of like so much off that. If we were in the market for one, that would be fantastic. I think we will. Yeah, we will as well. We're going to go for the 12 meter. I know it's obviously I could still buy another ridiculous dominant, but I like this one a lot. So I'm going to do it just for, you know, like, because I like black sheep modding stuff. Simple as that. So then we want to be going, yeah, we will buy that. Because it's worth a bit. We will buy that too. And we will buy that too. Tempted with this one to keep it. Is this how powerful? It's quite a powerful machine, isn't it? Is this the electric? It is, yes. I know what I was thinking of. That we could do the lorry, but if I think what I think we would do is actually grab my own if we needed to. Yeah, one of ours. So we've got a second plough. The Pilatus, we will need some stone equipment, but again, we're going through the winter, so you can't ever say, you know, you don't know what's going to happen sort of until it's the end of the winter or whatever, and then you can look back and think, well, yeah, I needed to buy this, so right, let's grab you. Let's grab one at the front. Yeah, it's weird, I had this on FS22 and the once was enough, but I thought not really, not, you know, I've had it once, tried it, don't ever want it again. It's, yeah, is it Respro? You go backwards with it, unless of course it's changed, but to me I had to drive backwards. I thought, oh no, I can't do it with this. No, it's just adds a level of difficulty that do I really want? Not particularly. It is, I said, obviously realism is a good thing. We do like realism in a way, but you can have too much realism, really, I think. So yeah, there was the realism element of the Respro, like going backwards, is I'll give it a miss personally. Yeah, I think that was the one. It didn't seem anything special. It was heavy. There was, yeah, I was like, I'm not sure what, I don't know what's what. I don't really know, you know, like why, what's special about it, that it was sort of, people were going on about it, and I thought, well, I'm not particularly that bothered. I mean, the other thing is I haven't ever had the big, expensive, let's have a look. Yeah, so show you what I'm on about. So that, yeah, we'll leave that a lot. That's Yeah, the Nexats. I have never had that. I've had bits of it, but I've never actually had it because it's just so expensive. But yeah, if I've not, what I mean is, I would have it in the sales. I mean, I have tried it. The obviously the version. Let's move that way. Let's read our way. Oh, I knew the modder's name, and now I've forgotten it. Selibuki, I think, or was it Selibuki that did it? But somebody did the Nexat, the equivalent, and it was good. But I'd sort of like weighed it up, and still thought, you know, all things considered, I still prefer traditional harvesters. They are a lot less faffy. I didn't see much of an advantage. It got plenty of disadvantages. I think I needed two lorries to cart around the equipment. It was a lot more faffy. It was, you know, like anything, it's nice to have a go, to say, yeah, but like, is it going to take over normal traditional harvesters? I don't think so. It's exorbitant. I mean, the thing is, obviously, does everybody remember those video recorders that became an integral part of TVs? And why are they not doing really well now? I mean, what I mean is, it's people think, oh yeah, best thing since sliced bread. This is a really clever idea. Well, I'm going to say one thing: single point of failure. Yeah, well, that's the same with the Nexat. You can have your seeders, you can have your ploughs, you can have your cultivators, you can have your, all of the things. The trouble is, if your engine that does all of that goes, then your farm is stuffed, because, like, that's it. You can't do anything. It's all gone, because you've relied upon that thing completely. Single point of failure. Now, if I've got 7 tractors and one of them's out of the way, I've still got 6 tractors, and that's my point. It's, it's one of those things that you get, like, get blindsided by people that say, oh yeah, this is really fantastic, this is the best thing since sliced bread. Yeah, well, that's just marketing strategy, isn't it, really? It's not. It's as simple as that. It really isn't. Can't believe what we paid for that 250 horsepower tractor. It's a beaut. I mean, obviously it's not got a front 3-point link, which everybody who knows me knows I'm not a particular fan, but we've got loads of tractors with 3-point links, so it's still a good powerhouse which we could use for ploughing or stone picking or whatever. So it's a good addition whilst you've got as many tractors as we have got. Right, we do need to be. But yeah, let's give you a chance. Yes, I do like articulate tractors as well. I am a massive fan of them, so it's nice to have a one like the Rabba. Alright, so then we want, let's do our run. I think I've left that tractor a bit in the way, really. It's just nosing out a little bit right where we need to go, and I'm going to scrape on the wall. That's probably about right. Right, let's get this done. So then, let's go a bit more, because I'm not really quite right. Let's do our normal daily chore before, and I think we'll probably leave it. We'll get everything ready for the harvest next session. Maybe even get right down to the field edge, but then we're going to leave it so that, because we've done enough, really. We may have to buy some mineral feed as well. Oh, what are you doing? Not you at all. Ah. Steak. Ah, no, I'm not quite on it. I'm like on the other field, but not the dump. Oh, you awkward thing, you. Was a nasty angle, though, really. So now we're going to need to wash it as well. Gina, concentrate, will you, please? Yeah, we've got to be careful, so it's going to like moan at us soon about going too far. Yeah, the silver's not terribly. This is not very good for showing the water. It shows it inside only, so I don't think this is actually. Giants have done this as well as others. If you look inside, it does show liquids. Not very much though. Yeah, actually, that's not very good, is it? And this is a Giants. Yeah, I mean, obviously, all I've done is tweak the model is Giants, all Giants. I can't take any credit for it at all. It is definitely completely Giants. So any flaws on it are also Giants for their ownership and my own. So can we please concentrate this time? So we'll do one of each and see if we need to do like extra. I mean, the hay seems to be like hardly being touched, and really hay's supposed to be like being hammered. I don't understand why this silage is being hammered and nothing else. Bad collision or something like that. It shouldn't be like bumping into anything like that and stopping me dead. Really. Right, so then. Yeah, so I would imagine we're going to have to go through until it stops raining as well, so yeah, we're going to need to do that. I'm hoping it's not going to be too I think we probably are much more sensible to go backwards. Oh yeah, it's not a terribly good turnip, even though it is like this kind. It's not its strength really. Although it's not as bad as which was the one that the big tractor in FS22. It's the Rosselmash. Oh my life! Now that was a horrible beast. I think I had it for a contract, and I thought I had it once on a contract when I was literally cultivating. I was doing contracts on Orbelleron, and because of that, I really needed to like cultivate nearly every field to start everything, because like it didn't work. Obviously, again, something that wasn't quite right in FS22 quite early on. And if you needed to get like contracts, you pretty much got to kickstart the entire system yourself. Everything was, and even then, certain contracts still didn't actually drop very well. So it was one of those things that I thought, why did I do contracts? Why did I choose a contract start on the new game? I've tried. I think I've run one contract. I feel sorry for Mr. CDP if he's relying on contracts, because it's I did one and I didn't make any. I lost cash on it, so I thought, I think I'm going to leave it. Yeah, it was on Riverbend Springs. I did a fertilizer contract. I did everything, and there was a tiny little bit that wasn't sort of done, and I thought, well, that was not. Yeah, it was not enough for me to finish the contract, but I did everything. So it was one of them things where I thought, right, let's just leave the contracts alone, because Giants have stuffed them up again. But then everything, I mean, when I think back, I did forestry. I mean, I'm just very grateful for the fact that that I used the lumberjack mods to like do everything, because I've got to be honest, I tried on Riverbend Spring. I was stupidly going to do trees, and oh my life, what a mess. Oh, it was like, I was like, how much of this game is actually finished? And I came to the conclusion, not a lot had been finished at all. It was a total mess. We are now 8 months in. Is my opinion changed an awful lot? Well, it is going up. That was 358, so it's now 399 out of 500,000. So 6,000 litres, straw 157. So that's going down quite a bit, as you'd expect. Oh my life, the manure's going up a lot. Slurry is 2. We're almost able to do 2 lots. Hay that is strange. The hay is hardly going down, and it should be being hammered. Mineral feed is going down 6 tonne a month, so we are soon going to have to buy some, which is expensive, but nevertheless we're going to have to do it. So straw is okay. Silage is being hammered. It's like the hay is. It's like it's taking all silage instead of hay. Just roughly, you know, like it's the way that it feels. Right, let's grab the tank as well. And we'll grab you. You can do the run. No, this is not mine, so the centre bogan won't do. Yeah, I'm used to mine where anything can grab it, but not that. Get spoiled sometimes, which is why I frequently don't often like to use other people's mods like this, because yeah, I've like tweaked my mods to have all three of the hitches, the low, the yeah, all of them. These sort of secret ones that are all together. So whereas this one I don't think is. It's like, yeah. Well, obviously I want it for release for everyone. It's not just for myself, but yeah, I need to reverse back a little bit, I think. Oh no, okay. Yeah, so getting used to the buffaloes is, it's mozzarella. Wow, that's worth a fortune. Excellent. A standard 1,000 litre, though I might add. It's just, yeah, no, I'm not. The mozzarella is so slow to pop that, to be honest, yeah, it's. I don't think I'd ever do 5,000 litre things because, like, you'd be waiting forever. Right, so then, animals will have given birth. We have got 400, and they're at 40%. They're obviously nothing because they've just given birth. And they're the newlings, 4-month-old, and these are the brand new ones this morning. So 400. So obviously the manure and the slurry are gonna go like a lot quicker. So let's just grab you actually, yeah, because we've already got the big vent on. We don't need. It is nice sometimes to actually give them like a job, as in like keep someone on something, because I always find with all the Cavalier Roys, there's a lot of action in the farmyard, an awful lot. So it does pay to have people, you know, like on, you know, like on your tankers and things like that. So I think this will be the last one of a single, and then I think we'll try and get that a bit. So we get us a big biggie like this. It's so easy to. At least it's not a swivel axle. Be grateful for small mercies. Yeah, I was determined there's no way I was doing a swivel axle. It's, yeah, there's enough of those in the game already. I thought, no, we're going to make it easy for people, not hard. So then, 7 tons of this. And then I think tomorrow, next month, we will do, like, yeah, a shed load of 2 loads of this, I would say, and we should still have a little bit left over if it carries on growing in the way that it is at present. So we could, no, I think we'll do 2 lots of straw internally next month, I think. So what we do need to do is grab that header, the corn header, and stick it on there and take it down to, well, we've got across the road actually. I'm trying to think, how do we do across the road the best? That was a bit. It wasn't turning. I was like, I thought I was going to take the centre bogan out. Now I remember it's front. So we really want to be forwards. Fantastic. So we want to grab centre bogan. On this one, isn't it? But it is noisy. I mean, as it did that make any sense at all? Not a lot. It's very. It's got, yeah. You can hear the noise, the sounds. Is what I was trying to say in my yeah, backhanded kind of way. Is what I really meant. So then, how are we gonna do this? I think we might be better. No, I do actually. Yeah, I might be onto something. Yeah, I think we're across the road. We may as well. We might probably have to carry it sideways a bit though. not, you know, like a sort of a cross angles rather than straight, because I don't think it's we can do that. If we do, I don't know how we'd get into the field with, like, but yeah, because there's not much of a headland for us to sneak in with, so it sort of like needs to be dropped off almost like square. I think so. Like this is probably not a bad idea. We need to see even this is wow. We're running out of space quick. Yeah. We could like go higher and then like go over the fence a little to avoid the things on the right. I think you'd have to do that. Now then, we need to check. So we're going to need to make a run for it. And then we need to like twiddle this around. So we like do that so that we can put it down at the right angle. I don't think there's any, but this is why I really like the foldy ones. Yeah, even though I know the deer are, they're worth every penny for the how easy it makes it for you to actually use them. Because long trailers. Yeah, if I'd got obviously a normal one where I've got a bit of room in the field, it would have been I could have used the header, the trailer as a header trailer. Yeah. Right, so then, other stuff. She'll edge out and leave it just like going across the. Looking forward to using this mute. Although I might be grabbing trailers and that, so now we've got the red rock as well. Haven't we got the? Yeah, haven't we got like the Randon as well? Is it down at the? But I think it's. No, it's not this one. Where have I got the Randon then? I've got the Randon on 2 Let's Plays. Yeah, we're just going to leave it here, ready for the next session. But I think what we're going to do is going to check when this weather's going to break. When is the weather going to break? Ooh, oh my life. Oh no, it finishes at between 10 and 11. So let's just speed up time. Then it starts much, much later on again. So between 10 and 11, the weatherman is saying it's going to like stop. We shall see. Oh, right, okay, I'll give it a little bit more. Right till 11. That's then knocking the moisture down. So up to 694, 862. And what is, yeah, obviously we know we're doing the sunflowers. Olive oil, obviously we've got to put, no, we've got the super oil mill in, haven't we? Yeah. We've got that distributing, but it's not distributing. Why is that not distributing to the super oil mill? Have I made a silly mistake like the normal? Ah, I have. Yeah, look, can anyone see the difference between why these olives, that are special olives, are not accepted in this super oil mill? Because it's used trying to ask for normal olives. Yes, not olive one, as I call it. So then that's never going to work until we change the super oil mill to be a super olive like this kind of olive, not the normal kind of olive. So yeah, I need to make a bit of changes. That would explain why the super oil mill is like totally ignoring our olives, because it doesn't know what they are. Right, so we need to sort that. Right, we also, I would say really, we need to really go big on the, like the canola. Well, we've done canola as well, haven't we now? So yeah, but it is true. We also need to go big. I think we're going to need to go like quite a lot of fields, which we can now afford. But we really want to be buying them in the back end. All of those that we need to buy over the winter, because our cash is steadily growing. Because for once we're doing the fertiliser business. So yes, and well, no, it's mainly the fertiliser business. If I'm honest, the steady increases all down to the fertiliser business, but the fertiliser business is all down to the amount of cows we've got. So it is growing gradually, bit by bit. So, and that is all down to the animals. So yeah, it's quite amazing. So how are we doing on the buffalo mozzarella. Yeah, we've got 1,000, so that's worth a lot at our place. So the butter is also 12,000. So that's it's 10 tons a day for the butter, which is brilliant. But I think we ought to be, with a super, making at least a ton of buffalo mozzarella. It's a super, for heaven's sake. All of it, the cheese and everything, should be making. I don't know that I've got my cycles right. Let's work this out. 3,672s is, it really should be. Yeah, no, it definitely should be doing a ton a month. And if it's not, then these cycles are not right. I mean, it is losing a third. Oughtn't we to be like making that into pig food? We ought. I don't know why I've not done that in this one. Why have I not done that? With like lossy products like that. It's true. I'm missing a trick. Right. Okay, well, we're going to leave it there. Oh, yeah, rain later, we know. We just looked. So we're going to get that lot done tomorrow. Red rock. We won't need more than the red rock. It is, after all, sunflower. So we'll take the red rocks, just hook that up, use the little John Deere, because he can manage that. It's, well, I don't know when it's full, but he can certainly manage it present. Yeah, definitely. So then, the John Deere helping the John Deere. Highly appropriate. Is it a John Deere header as well, or is it the Colossus that I've coloured the same as a John Deere? Let's have a look. It's a Colossus, isn't it? I'm sure it is. It is. It is indeed a Colossus made to look like a John Deere header. Yeah, ish. Yeah, not quite, but it is definitely nice. So that's where we're going to leave it. We are ready for our sunflower harvest. So yeah, next session we will get cracking with that. We're doing very, very well. We did check the sales, didn't we? I get confused when I'm on this. Oh no, we didn't. No, we've only got the Vadastad Seedhawk, the Plains and Prairie pack, the Monster, which is 25.6 meters, it is a cultivator though, but obviously only for use with the Seedhawk. I could use it. I'm not sure if you could, but we're going to buy and sell it anyway. Why would you not? And we'll do that quickly before we move on and get the harvest done. So let's quickly go grab that. Yeah, no stone pickers or anything, have we? Have we got a normal header? I'm trying to think, have we got a normal header? We've got the Pilatus now, so 2 Pilatuses. Amazing. That is going to, yeah, really do it is, I've got to be honest, it's not too much on a map like this when you open to lots of fields. 9 meters, you can hit a field quite quickly. And really sort of, wow, this is managing quite well actually. Yeah, it's definitely going to do us proud. Right, so sell yes. Fantastic. £710,204. Right, so yeah, that's where we're definitely going to leave it. Next session we'll get cracking and get those 2 fields of sunflowers done. So all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And as always, I don't always say this anymore, but yeah, as fellow shareholders on the farm, I always do love to hear from you. So yeah, please, yeah, by all means, stop by and leave me a comment, whether that's to tell me off, to say, yeah, I like that, or I don't like that, or, whatever. I always love to hear from yourselves. Even if it's criticism on ways I can improve the channel and the things, that work within the channel's confines, obviously, because I do mine a little bit different to everybody else, and so much as it's a vlog of the farm, so therefore it is, it's different to a lot of people. What the way that the format that I've sort of chosen, and I do realise that, and it doesn't suit everybody, but thankfully the viewers and subscribers, you backbone of the channel, that you do sort of put up with that sort of style, and I'm grateful that you do. So I'm not not alone talking to myself as I was in the beginning on Lone Oak in FS19. Yeah, it is nice to be able to know that people are watching the content that you're creating, definitely. Yeah, so all that remains to be said is goodbye for now.